Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I am going to be talking about bags that were all the rage at some point, but nobody seems to be talking about them anymore, and making a case for quiet luxury and loud luxury, like people are calling it nowadays, and trying to just discuss the benefit of actually finding your own style and leaning into that. So I hope that I can bring it home and make it into like a very cohesive video and get all my points across. Let's get into it. So who remembers when these bags were all over social media? The first one would be the Diorama, the Dior bag. I think this was 2016, 2017, 2018. These bags were all the rage. Did it even last that long? I think they just brought it out in different colors and then just put it to the waist side. I don't even think you can get this in the store nowadays. You would have to go to the resale market to get this bag, and they were not cheap back then. I think they were definitely over 2,000 pounds. And I love this bag. I think it's so cute. Now I really do not follow trends, so like I don't care what it's in or out. I like it, I would wear it. But who remembers this bag? Put it down below. Another bag, Dior bag, that was very big, but this was a bit further back. Like this was like 2015. This bag, I remember like my mom getting this bag and being so happy on the days that I would like take it to the office with me. I used to have like an office job back then. And who remembers this bag? I don't even remember the name of the bag. I'll put the name of the bag below. It is such a cute work bag and just an everyday bag. I think you can even travel with this, put like your iPad in it, put a few things in it, and it could be your like your bag that could go on your hand luggage if you're not carrying a lot of things. I forget the name of the bag. I'll put it on the screen and put it in the description bar below. And then these bags are like the ones that I've talked about are a bit like in the early mid to late 2010s. This bag, this Cartier bag. I remember wanting this bag so much and getting it. Maybe I definitely should have got it in the smaller size back then. We should have gotten it because it's part of like the family collection, the collection for the girls. This bag is part of it. I don't remember the last time I carried this bag. I think maybe 2017 was the last time this bag came out, and it was all the rage at some point. Everybody wanted this bag. It was all over social media, and nobody talks about it anymore. I can't remember the name of the bag. I don't even think most people that are in the fashion on the fashion end of like social media now would know what this bag is, or you know would remember it being all the rage. And then the next bag is the Trendy. Now this bag was so big 2018, 2019, 2020. Everybody wanted this bag, and then the Chanel 19 came out, and then the one that looks like a trash bag, I forget the name, I'll put it on the screen. And the Trendy is no longer is no longer a classic bag, and it's now a dated bag. And you see videos of, you know, those clips on either YouTube short or TikTok or Instagram, and it's like, oh, these bags are like it's no longer like classy or no longer fun to carry these bags, which is just, you know, silly. And the Fendi First. Now this one, I am actually very disappointed in the fact that I thought this bag and we should have definitely gotten this bag in a smaller size, but even this size is quite fine because I think this is the medium. I think this bag is so cute, and the fact that even Fendi has forgotten about this bag is very, very disappointing. The bag is very cute, it's very nice. You can wear it during the day and carry it around like nighttime. It is just a very fun shape, interesting shape, like just a very classy bag, and it's very disappointing that this is another one of it that has gone to the wayside. And I just wanted to show you like some of the bags that I have right now, or that it's in our collection of bags that used to be the it bags, and then all of a sudden no one is talking about it, and it's now even being classified as like a dated bag, a bag that is no longer like classy and fun. And I'm back. I had to check the battery, and it brings me to like just the mini rants that I wanted to have with you guys, and the conversation I wanted to have with you guys about like luxury fashion, and like just have a chat. That's what I wanted to do, have a chat. So for a very long time, and I think it's in the past 3-4 years that the luxury aspect of social media has gone into the ready-to-wear aspect of things. So where you see people wearing like Prada dresses or Dior dresses or things like that. Mostly it used to be about bags and shoes. That is what the luxury fashion on social media used to be like. And I guess, you know, as you progress, you start to add things into your environment, and the speed at which things are in and out, even with the dresses, even with the clothes, with the coats, with the knitwear, the speed at which things are in and out is exhausting. Honestly, it's exhausting. You invest in something, and then 6 months after you paid a certain amount of money for it, you're hearing over and over again that this thing is not cool anymore. And that conversation, or the way the conversation around fashion has been going, it made me very sympathetic to the fact that quiet luxury came on the rise. Because and I'm talking about like not the classism aspect of it, not the people that were talking about like old money or trying to dress in a way that made people think like they came from old money. I'm not talking about those groups of people. I'm just talking about people that were like, okay, I'm going to start investing in things that have no logos on them. I'm going to start investing in things that that is not really known in the forefront of fashion. So I'm participating in the fashion conversation, but I'm not in the forefront of it. And it made me very sympathetic to those people, because it is very exhausting to buy the things with like, for people that, because I didn't participate in that, but for people that bought the things with the logos when the logomania was out there and everything they had was logos. How do you style those things without looking like a billboard? And it doesn't even really signify that you have a style. It just signifies like, oh, this person really likes this brand. Like if you see somebody that is walking on the street and everything they're wearing has the Chanel logo on them, do you really think like, oh, you just think this person loves clothes, or this person loves Chanel? You don't really think like, oh, this is a stylish person, or this is a person that really thought through the outfits that they put on today. So it made me really, really sympathetic to the people that leaned towards the quiet luxury and the no logos fashion for 2020 in 2023. Now, for the people that had like a backlash to that, I can kind of understand that too, because if you buy a bag from Louis Vuitton, and you buy it in one of their canvases and one of their prints, they never change their print. So that print would not go out of style, even if the style of the bag is no longer relevant. The print would always be relevant. So, and it makes it easy to still participate in the fashion conversation without actually saying, oh, I'm going to buy a new like the relevant style. At least you're still relevant with the logo. So I kind of understood those people too, because it is very exhausting. The amount of bags that they're pumping out, the amount in the styles that they're pumping them out in, it's like, really, it is it is ridiculous. Every time I think about it, it's like my head is spinning, because I can't even mention one from Prada to even Dior is participating in that, Fendi is participating in that, Chanel is always bringing out bags, and you know, they have the quality issues that they have, the way the conversation has now boiled down to is only the Hermes, Birkin and Kelly are classic bags now, and that is just it's so ridiculous. It is so it is so ridiculous. So only those things are like classified as like classic bags now, but everybody has them and everybody wants them, and you know, there is people kind of always want to be like exclusive, so you walk into a place and you don't want to be wearing the same things as everybody, which I understand. But the way the conversation is being had, and I really think this has to do with the consumers themselves and not the brands, because it's the movement of the consumers that would dictate what the brands would do. I think that's how it works. So that's how I believe it should work. I think we really need to start like being thoughtful about how we engage with these brands, and what we choose to purchase, and what is in and what is out. You can just choose not to participate in the conversation at all. For now, I think everybody needs to slow down with fashion and really figure out what you want. How do you want to dress? Because it's very, very easy to get caught up in things, especially if you like fashion, if you like dresses, if you like clothes, if you like shoes, if you like bags. It's very, very easy to get caught up in it. Instead of letting people on, you know, the fashion analyst or the fashion girlies, instead of you letting them decide what is in and what is out for you, you need to figure out what your style is. And if you figure out what your style is, what really is your style, then you can participate in that conversation just for fun, or just because you enjoy it, and it can be a form of entertainment for you without it actually impacting the way you buy things. Now I have a clear definition, because I have defined my style. I have a clear definition of when I see something and I think something is pretty, or something is nice, or something looks very good. I know that this looks good for that person, this looks good for that style, or this just looks good, but then it's not for me. It's very easy for me to make that distinction now. And I've only gotten to this point from knowing my style. So I have been thinking about, like, I really enjoy being on YouTube and posting videos here and there. This year I really want to be consistent. So I've been thinking about how I can showcase this like fashion journey that I'm on with you guys, and defining my style and knowing my style, and just not coming here and showing you guys like, oh, this is what is new out there, this is what is new out there, this is the new shiny thing that the runways are talking about, or the fashion girlies are talking about, or that I see in the shops, and just like having like a fashion explosion on this channel. I want it to be very curated, and I want it to be very curated to me and what I like. I'm gonna put a link to last week's video that I put out, the last video that I put out, where I was talking about my new source of inspiration for fashion. And how I've done that is I've gone back to when I was a child, before social media, when I was a kid, and what did I enjoy and what did I love, and what did I want to dress like? When I thought like, oh, I'm in my 30s, what did I want to look like? Who did I want to look like back then? That's what I've gone back to, and that is the old movies. So there's going to be like a journey of me trying to incorporate those elements from those movies into my style, and also sprinkling a bit of like the newer sources of inspiration. In my teenage years, I used to love the WWE wrestling, and Undertaker was it for me. And I loved his entrance when he would walk in. I would try and find something here and put it on the screen. I used to love it, with the fedora hat and the long leather coats. So that's another aspect of style, or something that I enjoy, that I would want to incorporate into my style. So imagine like a very fancy, very cute dress with lovely heels and just something a bit edgy with the leather. I just want to play around with it and see how I can incorporate those two things into my style, and just have something that is individually mine and keep repeating it over and over again. I think that makes sense. And like dissecting my wardrobe into, you know, the fancy, into the functional, into the everyday, and knowing my go-to outfit and what works for me, and then like just documenting it on the channel. So yeah. Oh gosh, I've gone on this rant. I hope it makes sense. Let me know like your frustrations with the fashion conversation out there, and what you would want me to talk about. I think it takes a lot of focus not to be sidetracked. So let me know in the comments below what you would want to see, because I want to make it into a series, or not necessarily a series, but then I want that theme to be reoccurring. Anytime I talk about like styling or do a haul, I want that theme to reoccur on the channel. So let me know what you would want to see. Put it down in the comments below what you would want me to talk about, the areas that you would want me to highlight a bit more, so I can also, so these videos would not only be about me or what I find interesting, but it could have some aspects of what you guys would want to see. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and have a wonderful week.